Hello everyone, my name is Varus Malijo and welcome back to Skyrim. Now I just recorded the first episode of Outlast and I'm a bit shaken, not stirred, so I decided to take a quick break and play a little bit of Skyrim. I'm still wearing my Astros, so the game sound is phenomenal, but I'm also screaming into my microphone. And yeah, so I apologize for the loudness of my audio. I'll have to do a lot. James will have to do a lot more editing this time around than what was previously acceptable. Fuck me in the asshole.
Got your back.
Oh,
I will shoulder some of your burden.
Carjo, your voice. It's so sexy. I've actually never heard. I've never actually played Skyrim with these headphones on. These headphones are amazing, by the way. You can't even buy them anymore because they're so outdated, but they get the job done. But I haven't actually ever played most games with them on because, well, I just haven't. Don't judge me. I don't judge you. We can go about our days without being judged by each other, and I find that to be fair. So I've never really played Skyrim with these headphones on, especially after it was remastered, which we all know means the audio was remastered too. So 100% sounds different than the 360 version. Fight me if you disagree. So yeah, super excited.
We follow then.
Oh, Carjo, I want to But in the last part, I said I was probably going to get Grimseaver. I've lied to you all. In fact, we're actually not going to do that. In fact, speaking of things we're not going to do, I did some research. It's probably the best word I can use to describe that. I did some research on how to level up quickly, or rather, like what the best way to do stuff is. Apparently, using... what is it called? I'm very low on everything. Apparently, the better 56 versus what? 54. Alright, we're using the goddamn black bow. Evidently speaking, or evidently so, the better the weapon is, like the more damage you're doing to an enemy, the faster you're actually going to level up with that skill. So technically speaking, it's better for me to use a high-level bow. It's better for me to use a really good... Ah! Jesus fucking spider. I didn't think these things were still alive in here. It's technically better for me to use a high-level bow, which will allow me to level up faster than, say, using an unleveled skill like one-handed. So in my head, leveling works in that if you level it up a bunch, it gives you a lot of level experience, or like character experience. Apparently, it's not the fucking case. Apparently, is Nimi back? She is back. Interesting. Apparently, the case is that if I'm, say, using a really fucking strong bow, as I'm using it, I'm actually getting more experience because I'm doing a lot more damage with a higher level weapon than I would be using like a one-handed weapon but leveling it up more often. It doesn't make any fucking sense, but the website says that's how it works, so I'm going to go ahead and believe the website. So, yeah, this will be fun. Basically what it's saying is you become more effective with the skills that you have high numbers in, so like my sneak and my bow are really high level, so I'm going to do a lot of damage with bows and things like that, and the more damage I do with high level bows and strength and high strength arrows, the faster that I'm going to get experience for that specific skill, and the faster I'm going to level up that skill, the more character experience I'm going to get from leveling up that skill individually. So it's technically better to focus on one thing at a time as opposed to spreading your nonsense out over a couple different things, which I don't necessarily think makes any sense, but the internet says otherwise, and I'm not one to question what the internet says. Goodbye, Mr. Falmer. Enjoy your fall. I think it'd be kind of neat if you could actually pin a skill to, like, be visible at all times. So, like, I would pin archery and sneak so I could actually see, as I was using it, how much actual experience I'm getting in it. Because apparently with archery, it's like, it takes the base damage of the bow you're using, plus the damage of the arrows you're using, it multiplies it by, like, how strong you have that shit, or something, and then it calculates all that nonsense, and it's like, alright, this is how much experience you're going to get from using a bow. And apparently as you get stronger with bows, the more damage you do, the stronger your bow is, and the stronger your arrows are. All that kind of leads into you getting more like skill experience for using it, and thus more experience for your character from leveling it up. Don't know. Just what I've been told, so I'm sure someone's gonna fucking be like, that's not how it works. It's actually better to do... I don't care. Actually, I do. If it works a different way than that, please tell me, because I'd like to just know how to get my level up quickly. Is really what I'm working on here. I just want my level to be higher. I just want to be level 36 so we can go do a bunch of other fun shit. Because once we hit level 36, we're going to go do a bunch of other cool shit that we haven't been able to do yet. That worked out quite well. Don't spread your legs. Close those. What's going on down there? Nothing? I didn't think so. Fuck off. Nasty. Nasty. I was looking through a bunch of random shit on the website I use for Skyrim. Just a bunch of random silly nonsense. And I forgot how just big this game is. Like, there's so much shit we can do in Skyrim. I'm so excited to play it. Over encumbered. Woo! Carjo, can you take this?
I will shoulder some of your burden.
I can't get over how awesome his voice is. I've never actually heard him in, like, how you're actually supposed to hear him. I'm actually kind of a little bit active in places I'm not usually active. Because I'm incontinent. That's the joke. I'm usually incontinent. What is going on? Are those two different types of juniper berries? Oh, jazzbay grapes and juniper berries. Ah. What's going on here? Oh, I already cleared that out. Solid metal. You know what? Since this stuff saves, I'm going to move this. Carjo, dat ass is blocking the metal. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. The other thing I was looking at, because I do a lot of research on what I'm going to do in an episode, and by a lot of research I mean I look at some stuff to make sure I'm not going to fuck something up, which I'm very happy I did, because there's actually a weapon that I really want to get. It's called the Nightingale Blade, just the Nightingale Blade or whatever it is. The fucking sword you get from doing the Thieves Guild questline. Apparently, it's actually glitched, and the version you get between level 36 and 42 is better than the level 42 plus variant. So, the level 42 plus variant can't be upgraded at a blacksmith. So you can't temper it to make it better. So even though it starts off, its base values are better and its enchantment is better, you can't temper it at a forge or a grindstone or whatever you want to call it. So it's actually better to get the lower level one with a lesser enchantment, but with a better, but being able to temper it to make it stronger. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the level 36 to 40. What just happened? That was really strange. So we're gonna get the level 36 to 42 one. That way we can actually improve it at the blacksmith station. So yeah, I'm tirelessly and endlessly aware of every little detail because I've been fucked before. Ooh, shit. We got some good shit here, boys. Actually, this is really good fucking armor. I love the look of this. When did they add this shit in? This is not vanilla Skyrim. I'll tell you that right now. That is not vanilla Skyrim stuff. Jesus, that looks cool. How much more stuff can I fit inside of you before you...
I will shoulder some of your burden.
How much more shit can I put in you? A decent amount, actually. What was that hardened armor? I'm gonna upgrade that shit. Stuff looks dope. So yeah, we have to be really careful about how we're leveling. Basically, when we hit level 36, I'm no holds barred gonna do fucking everything. Because I'm not super concerned about the level 42 versions of things, and the only thing that I would be worried about the level 42 version of is actually bugged after that, so I want the level 36 to 42 version. So, 4 more levels, and I'm not going to worry about any quest lines anymore, which is kind of nice. It's kind of freeing to not have to worry about that shit. But there is a black book I want to get from Solstium from the Dragonborn DLC. which basically makes it so Carjo can't be attacked by me, which will be endlessly helpful for when I just fucking pelt him in the spine with arrows, and he's like, hey, I'm on your side, and he won't be able to say that in that version because I'll be like, hey, I don't do any damage to you. Also, you can like summon a Dremora servant to carry like 150 pounds worth of shit, which would be nice, or have like a merchant that you can sell stuff to. It's pretty fucking dope, to be honest with you. I'm very excited about the future of Skyrim.
You're taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
I hit the wrong button, buddy. I'm sorry. So apparently we're hunting for a journal. What you about? Hunting for a journal, which is somewhere in here. Where, I don't know. Well, fuck, this is the only way to go. How the shit am I supposed to... Where the hell is it? Oh, I didn't go down here. Okay. Right. I didn't go this way. Okay. I guess that other area is like... I guess you could technically, like, whirlwind sprint over there, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. I guess you could technically, like, whirlwind sprint your way to where I just came in again from, and it'd have been like, yeah, you can fucking do that, sure. I really wish this was drain health or stamina or something useful. Not fucking magicka. I also want to get the Ethereum crown because it's going to be fucking dope to mess around with that. Isn't there a guy right here? I thought there was a... fuck it. Whatever. That crown is so much fun. I love it so much. And there's actually a little thing we can do with it that'll be pretty interesting. But I need the crown first because I don't want to... It's standing stone related. It'll be quite interesting. Oh, this is cute. You're going to stand right in front of the fucking thing, aren't you? You're such an asshole. Recover Strom's diary, recover Urge journal, fucking... Oh, God. Alright. I've decided to remain behind with one of our guards and further document the living area we have stumbled across. I write this to the best of my ability, but due to the sudden disappearance of the Dwemer, it is almost impossible to say for certain what anything is. The tree, by the 9, I cannot determine the purpose of this tree. It appears to be from the area around Whiterun, but why and how it got here is beyond me. I think it may be a gift from the surface world, but based on the lavish surroundings, it could also be a display of power. I'll check the living areas nearby for any additional clues. Living areas. Upon further investigation of the area, it looks like this structure houses 2 clans or families. I can think of no other reason for this particular layout. Perhaps this group oversaw this particular portion of the city. I have to compare notes from other areas as we uncover more of the city. Hopefully some of those will contain more in-depth clues. It appears a smaller wing collapsed on itself, and maybe when the expedition returns, we can dig out an entrance. Falmer have begun to creep back into this area of the ruins. It's a good thing I am not alone here. We've managed to block off some of the areas we suspect the Falmer were coming in through, but they're still getting to us somehow. Together, we are able to hold them back. But how long until Staubin and the rest return? I don't know. Why do you guys continue to only bring fucking daggers when you know shit's gonna go down? It's beyond me why people don't fucking bring actual weapons in this shit. You've discovered Strom's corpse. Maybe if I venture deeper into... What the fuck is the name of this place? Nchuand-Zel, I can find the rest of the group. Hopefully they're still alive. Well, judging by how Skyrim usually works, I'm assuming they are very much not alive anymore. I'm sorry to say, I'm guessing that they're probably all fucking dead. I know that that's difficult for you to hear, but they are. I wanted to apologize, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I wanted to apologize for the last 2 episodes kind of being shitty. This one's probably along the same vein. I have literally destroyed my sleep schedule. Through reasons I cannot control, my sleep schedule has been destroyed. So basically, when I have the time to actually record Skyrim, it is after I have been awake for a day and a half. I try to record Skyrim during the day, so I'm like awake and blah, But I keep getting up at like 5 in the afternoon, and then by the time I record Skyrim, it's like fucking 7 in the morning, and I just want to fucking go to bed. So I apologize for how literally terrible I am at everything I ever attempted to do, and for how just fucking shitty I have been in the last few episodes. Alright. One day, eventually, we're gonna come back in here and go back to all the Dwemer ruins and get all the fucking struts and stuff. Not necessarily strut our stuff, but get all the struts and things, because I'm gonna want to make a bunch of Dwarven shit. But yeah, hopefully I am correct in what I read, that using stronger stuff against enemies is what levels you up faster. It kind of sucks that that's the case, though, because there's really no way to, like, split your skills amongst certain things. Like, there's really no way to, you know, use archery early game and then switch to a different thing late game. Which one of these? I hear like a crawling sound. What is that noise? The ceiling in this place is fucking gorgeous. Let me just tell you that right now. But what is this? Like, I feel like I hear like a writhing noise, which I'm not a fan of writhing, to be honest with you. I also don't want to just... I could get down there easily, but I don't want to fuck up Carjo's pathing. Is there an actual way to get over there? It doesn't look like it. Alright. I'm probably going to make a mistake by doing this. But whoever said that mistakes were always a bad thing? I've made a mistake. I forgot there's a Centurion right there. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, couldn't have made it any other way. Oh, I've made my mistakes. I know where to run. There's a Centurion right over here. He's fucking scary. Is he not real? Oh, it's not real. I thought it was real. I vividly remember fighting a Centurion right here. We did this the wrong way, by the way. If I knew we dug deep enough, we'd eventually... I should probably do this the correct way instead of fucking up the whole path thing. If I knew we dug enough, we'd eventually hit something. You know what? I'm just gonna not... I'm not gonna fuck this up. Is this not real? Huh, it's fake. Interesting. Carjo, buddy, I'm sorry. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and load, because I don't actually want to fuck this up. I can jump down there, and I know I can do that, but what it wants you to do is go down to the water and go through and everything. And it's probably fine to just jump down there, but I also really don't want to mess something up, because Skyrim is really touchy when it comes to how exactly you do things, and it's not worth it to me to fuck it up to save 10-15 minutes. So I probably could have picked up his journal and just come down here and gone in here, but I don't want to risk it. That biscuit ain't worth it. Wait, is my Magicka Drain actually coming in handy with against these skulkers because they can't fucking heal with no magic? Is that actually happening, or am I just imagining that happening? Because it feels like I'm actually draining their Magicka so they can't use their fucking healing ability. If that's the case, I'm fucking ecstatic. Oh, there's Centurions in here. I remember this. There's Centurions in here. There's also like a full fucking set of armor. We're gonna go ahead and quick save, because this is gonna turn real hairy real quick. Sup, bitch? How foolish to move through this place so quickly. It's taken me only a few hours to crack the back gate. The back gate, maybe I'll donate a cup or two, but Crag says he knows some private buyers who will pay handsomely for a working trinket. There has to be one in here. The side doors are all locked, but this chest should have one or two things of value. When I get out, I'm going to buy myself a castle. How'd that work out for you? How'd that castle work out? Are you... Alright. Fucking... not even gonna go dinner first, just fucking ass up, ready for it. I respect that. I respect the no bullshit. I do definitely respect that frame of mind. I'm gonna have to pass because you're not my type. But I definitely respect the forwardness, the effort there. There's no mixed signals, just ass up and ready for it. I can appreciate that. It's a fucking adept lock. What do you expect from me? Break more goddamn lockpicks on a goddamn adept lock than I would on a fucking master. What does that say about me as a Skyrim player? The thing is, I vividly remember there being better armor and weapons back there where I just came from. The problem with that is, neither Karja nor I have any carry weight left, so there's really no point in me looting those sources for, you know, Dwarven weapons and armor, because there's really no reason to, because we can't fucking carry it. I knew if we dug deep enough, we'd eventually hit some fresh ruins. Markarth, a city built upon a city. From early pieces recovered, we've determined the name of the city is Nchuand-Zel. Nchuand-Zel. But past that, we have very little info. We've been given an escort through, though, and tomorrow we'll delve into the city proper. It's only been a day, and I already miss my desk and chair. I thought it would be a little bit more fun to explore, but so far it's just been fighting spiders and getting a view of an occasional rubble pile. Hopefully we get to the main ruins soon so we can set up a camp and start cataloging some of the items we've been able to find. We found the armory earlier. And Urge, I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to say that. And Urge is staying, well, you would say Jurgen. So, Uri? I don't know how the fuck to say a J at the end. Urge is staying behind to find a way to the main vault. If anyone can open the lock, it's him. We've kept going to set up and settled up here for the night since the guards say it'll be easy to defend and put up a few runes just in case. Glad that Centurion's turned off. Alright, this is actually going quite well. My bow is fucking ridiculously strong. We might actually have to bring up the difficulty a little bit, just to compensate for how good this bow is. Who is this now? This is Stobbins. I'm too fucking over-encumbered by a quest item. God damn it. Reactivate Nchuand-Zel's automated defense. Fuck that. After making our way down the mine and through the spiders, we finally made it down to Nchuand-Zel proper. They built this city into the very cave walls that house it. Amazing. Fucking Nchuand-Zel hums with life, but its guardians lay dormant. Hopefully we can learn more as we go deeper. Always go deeper. This area seems to be where two of the city's families live. They spent some time studying this tree outside the dwellings, but can't figure out what the significance is. Strom will be remaining behind with one of the students to further study this area in great depth. I look forward to reading his notes on the subject. Today we entered the city's armory. The Falmer have yet to break into the best of the dwarven goods, thanks to the sturdy Dwemer locks. Uri said he would be able to get into the vaults and would send word when it's in. The spiders gave us much trouble, but who could have foreseen? They've been the only thing keeping Markarth safe. Interesting. Spiders gave us much trouble, but who could have foreseen? They've been After exiting the armory, we made camp, but the Falmer have been watching us, and finally tired of our intrusion, they came while we slept and slaughtered what guards were left. Meridia, forgive me for using my students as a distraction to get away, but I have to bring this place back to life. Too many couldn't hit the switch. What the hell? Carrying capacity is increased by 18 for 300 seconds. Decrease the target stamina generation by 100% for 23 seconds. Target is 9% weakened. What the hell? That is a mess of a potion. It's a mess of a potion, I'll tell you what. I wonder where this switch is he keeps freaking out about. I don't really want to turn on the fucking automated defenses. That seems like a really fucking bad idea, to be honest with you. Well, that leaves. Find someone who knows about the expedition. I feel like the Centurion is now on, which I'm not really happy about that. I successfully activate the city main inventory. This should be my cable down with the farmer. I should see if anyone. I should see if anyone's looking for the expedition. Where do you want me to go? I'm leaving. I'm gonna leave and see what it makes me do. I can't imagine it wants me to fucking find someone in there. Oh yeah, no it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, we're not playing that game. I'm not gonna fight shit all the way out of the goddamn ruin. That sounds like an awful time. But we need to get the Ethereum crown. That way we can have the steed stone as well as whatever stone we have on now. The lady stone, I think, is what we have on. Yeah, we need to get that shit. Just because I want to have 100 free carry weight and have all of the equipped armor I'm wearing not have weight to it and not have anything affect my run speed and all that fun shit. I'm really irritated that it's such a fucking endgame thing, the Ethereum crown. We could actually go do it right now, but I don't really know why I'm waiting to do it. But I wanted to get this all done in one episode. That's why the episode's long as fuck. So, yeah. You.
Good. Let's see. Ah, so that's what happened to Stubb. Unfortunately, sometimes the stone of scholarship is built on the foundation of death. I'll inform the king. Here, I usually pay researchers for their work when they emerge from the ruins, but they won't be needing it anymore.
I mean, that's a decent amount of gold, but at the same time... Ow, fucking hell!
Oh, goodbye.
Thanks, Skyrim. I have a fucking migraine now. That was so goddamn loud. Fucking awful noise. I don't know what we're gonna do next. I kind of want to get Grimseaver for, like, no actual reason other than I want to get Grimseaver. But we keep doing this fucking stupid Dwemer nonsense. This is something that isn't fucking Dwemer related. So in the next part, we're gonna go to Meridia's Beacon because it gets us Dawn Breaker, whatever the hell that light sword is, and it's not level based. So we'll have fun with that. Thank you guys so much for watching. In the next part, we're gonna do Meridia's Beacon and Mount Kilcreath, hopefully. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, much appreciated. And as always, until next time.